I'm James from Boise, Idaho, and I've been a business owner for about 13 years now. I've always been around the construction and real estate industry on a seasonal type business. It's a kind of a landscape niche where I work with developers and builders. 13 years of that, and I knew where the money was at in real estate and whatnot, but the transition was a tricky one. And that business kind of owned me for a long time. And literally as of today, I just finished contracts. I've been talking to lawyers and catch as much of the training as I possibly could, but I've been talking to lawyers all day and finishing the contracts on 13 years of business to sell that thing off and go full-time in real estate, where I'm already making more money than I ever had before doing that business. And so I'm very grateful that the timing couldn't be any better. The stars are kind of lining up, and at the same time, I've been through about 3 different education companies. There's a lot of value in most of them, and on top of enrolling and spending big money, about $50,000 to $75,000 in my real estate education, more than worthwhile. But there's a lot of programs that, kind of sub-programs and things that I signed up in. Some of them I got absolutely nothing out of, but I've been looking for that right coach. And Cody and his team are the people that teach for the right reasons. This Clever Lab setup, the way that they've done it, is completely unique to anything I've seen before. It's 2 days of actual functioning, doing deals. Deals have actually gotten done this weekend. And usually it's a matter of people, they do all the book learning all weekend and they go home and they got steps to perform and everything, but they don't really know where to start. It's very confusing. And so what's happened this weekend is we actually did deals. Money was actually made, and there's people in here that have made a great living already, and there's people that have never done their first deal yet. And I was sitting next to both of them and getting the reactions about the Clever Lab from both of them, and then putting my own self into the situation was very useful. It was very useful to charge forward with this. So, well, I like Cody because he's a down-to-earth guy. Cody's the man, Everybody knows it. Like I said, you mix it up with people that have never done a deal before and people that have made their living in this industry, made a very good living for years. And we all see the same thing in Cody. He's one of us. He teaches for the right reasons. He doesn't need to. He's got a passion for it. I've never at any point felt like I was being sold anything except for given kind of the formula to create my own future. Being involved in trying to transition out of a traditional business and putting in 80-hour weeks and working my tail off, especially this last year of getting to the point where I replaced my income. Over the last 2 months, I've done about $23,000, $24,000 worth of deals since I got involved with Clever Labs, with Cody Sperber's team. And so I can't imagine what I can do when I've got my time freed up like I do now as of literally this weekend. So very grateful for the opportunity.